Dan Lawless here, West Ham fan TV after Newcastle 2, West Ham United 2. And I'm here with Dom. Dom's here. Everyone's wondering where he is. He's watched the game. You actually watched it, Dom. How's it going, mate?
Yeah, my local reopened today, but they weren't showing the game. But some bloke had it on his phone, so I watched bits of it with him. Then I got it up on my phone, and I just thought, do you know what, you might as well once you start watching. But yeah, I think it's a good point. It's an important point. I'll take it because I would have taken a point before kickoff, but I just think we could have had so much more. I think we probably should have won.
Yeah, it was it's tough when you go up. This is what I was saying. So someone was saying I was being a bit negative, but it's hard to not be disappointed when you take the lead twice and then you give up that lead twice in a very short amount of time. It's like we didn't really switch on as soon as we'd scored.
Our mentality infuriates me, Dan. I hate how bad defensively we are. I hate how many stupid goals we give away, and I hate the fact we concede immediately after scoring to go 2-1 up. And that's the problem with this team. I mean, I look at Moyes. I don't want to criticise Moyes because I think it's difficult because I think his mentality doesn't help. But I think the way he set the game up and I thought the way we played deserves a lot of credit towards him. But at the same time, after we scored the first goal so early on, because we were quick out the blocks, why sit back? Because when we were coming forward, the attack looked good. Just go and get another goal, and then you sit back, you invite the other team on, and you concede, and then what do you do? It's 24 points dropped now from winning positions this season. 24 points, and that's only 7 points less from what our actual total points tally is. There's no real surprise about why we are where we are, but it's very frustrating because I thought we played very well today. I don't think Newcastle had much about them. I thought they were all right first half. Second half, apart from the goal, they didn't do anything.
Yeah, they had spells and we had spells, didn't they? There was a few spells where they was on top at the end of the first half. But yeah, overall, we had the chance to win it, didn't we? We had the opportunity to go and win that game.
Yeah, Yarmolenko came close.
Well, speaking of Yarmolenko, I was surprised when he brought off Lanzini because I felt Lanzini didn't really offer anything to the game, and he brought on Noble instead of Yarmolenko.
Yeah, it's a classic David Moyes substitution. But I've just come off. I watched it on my phone, and I've come off after the game. And there were a lot of people saying about Noble. People on Twitter saying Noble wasn't very good.
He didn't really offer much.
Bad. No, he was terrible. He done his. No. He doesn't offer much anyway. He's not. He's got not much ability left in him. But he done what he had to do. What good he. I mean, let's be honest. There was no there was no difference to having Lanzini on the pitch, to be honest. But then that's why you question another David Moyes substitution. But I thought Fornals was absolutely. He's at fault for the second goal because he's playing everyone on the side. I just think he was invisible all game. Souček and Rice are the main men. We have to keep hold of Souček. He's that guy is different gravy. Rice was brilliant. I thought we'd done well keeping Saint-Maximin quiet because there was all talk of him having a field day, and he did last time we played him. But Zabaleta was at right back. I thought Frederick's done okay. Creswell's just appalling.
Well, this time they played Maxim on the right, didn't they, to target Creswell? And Creswell did better than I expected because that's what they were saying. They put him on the right. Creswell did. I was really worried, but Creswell didn't have a particularly bad game.
I thought it was on left because I thought he rotated a lot.
He did, yeah. He was in the middle sometimes. He'd go down the centre. He sort of played a bit free. But Bowen as well. Jared Bowen. That's two. I don't know if you could. This is the thing with Souček and Bowen. If they're Moyes signings, full credit to them. I don't know if they're players we had lined up before, but two players have come in, very good players. It's positive looking forward at recruitment.
I agree, Dan. I agree with you. Bowen is. I think we all knew what we were going to get with Bowen because I think he's a naturally gifted player who can do no wrong. Souček is unknown, but I just think from his first game, he hit the ground running, and you could just see the difference he makes in midfield. He's so good in the air, and if you notice in the past, obviously the last 2 games, we're more of a threat at set pieces because of him. That's 2 goals from corners. Well, 3 if you count the VAR bullshit from Wednesday. But I just think whatever division, because we're not safe. I'm not having anyone say we're definitely safe because we're not. You know, there's still 5 games left. Anything can happen. We're nowhere near safe. So whatever division we're playing in next season, we have to get a new left back. I can't bear watching Cresswell any longer. I saw that kid from Wigan link the other day, Anthony Robinson. Not watched him, not watched much about him. I can't comment, but I just think we can't carry on with Cresswell and Masuaku and keep rotating the pair of them because they're not good enough. So there's a few.
How do you feel about survival then, though? Because you said we're not safe, but how confident are you that we will be safe? Looking at, I mean, obviously Villa are playing Liverpool now, but
yeah,
how are you feeling about it?
I think we're in a better place than we were last week, obviously, because the Chelsea win is just, it was so big. And I think out of everyone else in the running, I think bar Man United, we've actually got a very favourable run of fixtures. Burnley won't be an easy game. When we got Burnley, Wednesday, ain't it?
Wednesday, yeah.
Yeah, see, that's not an easy game, especially because, we need to score 2 because Chris Wood will pop up and get another goal like he always does next Lukaku. But, Burnley have been a very good side this season. They smashed us at Turf Moor back in November. And who we got after? Norwich. So that you got to win that. I mean, that they can't score. They can't hit a barn door. Norwich. I mean, that if we don't go in there and win, then we're back in shit. Maybe 1 more win will do. Maybe 2 more. I think 2 more wins is a definite will survive. But I just think we can't say we're safe yet because we might lose these games. You can't predict it, can you?
It's true. Anything can happen.
Sorry?
Anything can happen. Like, the players definitely shouldn't feel like they're safe. That's whether the fans...
And that's been our problem all season. We've been playing like we're not in a relegation battle, and hence we've lost so many games, and our attitude and mentality has been absolutely appalling, and we found ourselves in this situation. But I think the Chelsea win was also a confidence lifter as well, because Chelsea are a great side. Beating them obviously has lifted confidence and, given them a bit of belief. And I think at times today, we played fantastic, and we should have won the game overall. But again, we've always got we've got that losing mentality still, and that atrocious defence that again keeps costing us. Like I said, it's 24 points drop for winning positions, and it's that's why we are where we are. But I'm happy with the point, but I just think it could have been so much more.
Before we go, Dom, are you going to watch the Burnley game?
I'm working.
Ah, right.
I'll probably catch it. Now that the pubs are reopening, I'll probably catch more than I let on to because they're just on, aren't they? But
exactly. Well,
this whole season, I mean, it's been such a terrible abomination of crap. And we're sat here in July still talking about it, and I just want it to end. So, just get it out. Please just get it over and done with. I've had enough of it. It's been the longest ever season, and it's been the worst as well. So I just want it out the way now, please.
I don't blame you, mate. Like, if you manage to catch any of the game on Wednesday, then we'll speak to you after the game on Wednesday. But no, it's good to see you again, Dom, looking well. And let's see what happens. And hopefully we go and smash Burnley. And one thing left to say, come on, you Irons.